Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Prince they ask wetin we really want for Nigeria. He don also advise. He said this second EndSARS protest wey dey don start so for Nigeria, the government go still hijack am again, like the one wey they do for the first one before. Make I leave you make you hear the advice wey get for the people wey don start this second EndSARS protest for Nigeria.
We need to talk about some serious issue, as Nigerians. We really need to talk about some serious issue because when you look around the world and you see what is going on, you see what is going on in the world, mostly the African countries, look at Sudan, look at Libya. If you know the history of Libya, before Libya was destroyed by Libya themselves, you will know that Nigerian, we need to apply wisdom in checkmating our leaders. Because right now we are facing insecurity. We know how it be in the country. The insecurity is something else, And what baffled me and what baffled everybody is that why is it so difficult, to get these people? Why is it so difficult to get them? What's the issue? So, when I see Nigerian youth who are very angry at this present government, I feel pain. I'm angry. I'm sad. Not because of my own self, but because of the people that lives around me. And when I look at the future of some of the alimajiri that we see around the northern part and some of the little children who have been exposed to drugs and all that, I cry for this country. I cry for the north. I cry for the entire Nigeria. So we need to really understand, when I see Nigerian youth back to the street again, second phase of EndSARS protest, for me, it's not going to pay that way for now. It's not going to pay that way for now. Because they are still going to hijack the protest, whether we like it or we don't like it. It's still going to happen the way it happened before. So we need to understand how to unite as Nigerians. We need to understand how to communicate as citizens of this country. We need to understand our responsibility in our local government, in our ward level, around our constituencies, within the state, and as a citizen of Nigeria, we need to understand all those things. I will always tell Nigerians, I say we have representative at the local government, we have at the state level, we have at the federal level. So what does that tell you? That you yourself have already elected people to represent you, to cry for your need, to make things work for the system, to make things work for your local government, to make things work in your ward level, to make things work in your constituency, to make things work in your state. Those people, you ask yourself, collectively, are they doing the right thing? Let's remove sentiment. Let's remove religion. Let's remove anything that has to do with you know, I belong to this class, he belongs to this class. Let's remove it. Let's see ourselves as Nigerians who who want who want to be who want to be among who want to be among great leaders that will lead by example. The first question to ask ourselves is that from our local government level to our state level to the federal level, the people who we have elected to represent us, sincerely, let's ask ourselves, are they representing us well? Hi, Jennifer, I'm with you. Let us ask ourselves, if you're going out to protect again, you call it NSACS. SACS is not the problem. It is the police system that is the problem. Now, let's look at it in a critical dimension. When Nigerian youth came out and cried for those who lost their life, you guys are my hero. May God bless you and may God grant you paradise. People lost their life, people lost their property to cry for NSAS. The same system of the government accepted the demand or acted as if they actually accept the demand that, okay, now the police has called off SARS. There's no more SARS in existence. Within few weeks, a name was carved out called SWAT to replace SARS. And this same police force that we are talking about that is so decayed, that the majority of policemen that we have mental issues. This same police force was drafted to one of the forests to learn how to handle the same gun that has been bringing issue to this country as officers who will replace SARS. What does that tell you? Because for me, when the federal government says that they have end SARS, I was glad. Then I actually told my friend, I say, let me see if the federal government really know what they are doing. When in few weeks' time, when the Inspector General of Police came out with a name called SWAT and some police will be drafted and all that, I said to myself, we're in a big problem in this country. Number one, the number of police force in this country, about 300 or something thousand, is not enough to police a state. The police force we have in this country is not enough to police Lagos. So when issues like this happen, I was expecting a thinking government to quickly say, this is the best time to create employment and to bring unity within the country. How are we going to do this? The Nigerian graduates, which you have about 500,000 Nigerian graduates who are under your, is it an Empower program? Graduates with different discipline. One would have been expecting that immediately exam should be set up for this set of Empower graduates who are interested to be police officers. Exam should be set up for them in respect of, okay, we are going to create 200,000 additional police force to Nigeria police force within the period of 6 months. and let the qualified candidates go for a proper training. Artificial intelligence, how to combat war, how to talk to human, how to respect Nigerian citizens. That was what I was expecting this government to do. Quickly create job, employment, by bringing in fresh brain, intellectual youth who are hungry to show that they can do it, who are hungry to show that they can lead. The situation of this country, if we are not careful, we may be worse than Libya. So for those people who are talking about Nigeria need to break up, we need to break up, we need to do this, how do you break a nation? If you want to break Nigeria, you want to collapse the system. You want to collapse the system. What we need to ask ourselves is, if you call yourself a citizen of this country, wherever you belong to, whether you are whichever region, the first thing you need to understand is that you are a Nigerian first. So let's start from our local government, Nigerian youth, our councillors, our chairmen in different local governments, our state House of Assembly representatives, our federal House of Assembly representatives, both the Green Charge, the Senate, and the members. Let us ask ourselves. Ask yourself in your constituency. Come together as a united body. Ask yourself, is this person representing us well? Because there is a provision in the Nigerian Constitution to recall peacefully. But that can only happen when you come together to use your brain. You saw what happened during recall of Dino. Everybody thought it's going to work out. I just told my friend, I say, forget about this. This is politics. Because Nigerian youth are not ready yet. Our senators are there collecting jamboree payments, having security allowance, wardrobe allowance, newspaper allowance, all sorts of manners of allowance. They are representing you. You send them to represent you. So think. So for you to understand what we are facing in this country, the other day, the speaker, Bajabiamila, in Abuja premises, one of his security officer, a policeman, shot a vendor. What does that tell you, Mr. Speaker? It's telling you that even the policemen protecting you, they are not normal. Because a normal security officer cannot just bring out a gun, no attack, nothing, and you just shoot someone. It shows that they are not normal. They need to be evaluated. Their brain needs to be checked. So if we can channel the energy that we are pulling out in the streets of Nigerians, most time it is still the innocent Nigerian, the poor Nigerians that we still suffer the pains. If we can channel this energy to our different worlds, to our different local governments, to our different constituency, and start asking for the right change, the country will move forward. The country will move forward. We should not in any way dance to the tune for those who are beating drum for breakup, for regional breakup. But let us support those who are agitating for devolution of power. for true federalism. Let us support those people. Let us remember that we don't have any other country, that Nigeria is our country. And we must live as Nigerians. We must start acting like Nigerians. And for us to act like Nigerians, we must do the right thing. Let us provide solution, and let us be part of solution. This country must move forward. This country must move forward, but not with violence. Can't move forward with violence. Can look at it, ask yourself, just do a run around, do a proper research, check the whole world. No country has been able to survive in a short period of time during war. And many countries may not survive it. What do you think is happening to Libya? You should remember that there was a documentary in Libya when some of Libya's citizens were trading Nigerians as slaves. Remember, the situation there is not a situation that even the Libya want to continue with. So we must embrace peace, embrace dialogue. We must ask questions. We must follow our constitution. The Nigerians need to know their constitutions. The Nigerians need to understand why you are a Nigerian, the power you have, your responsibility as a Nigerian. You saw what happened. NSAS. It all started well coordinated. After everything, the same Nigerian youth, great Nigerian youth, may God bless you all, the same Nigerian youth will clean up the space, clean it up. So when the people who believe that they can manipulate us at any time they want decide to come out, you see what happened? They were using Nigerian youth to fight against Nigerian youth. The touts in Abuja who were cruising SUV cars, who were there? They were youth like us. But these politicians have known how to manipulate their brain with little or nothing, to do the evil bidding for them. So we Nigerian youth who are smarter, we need to understand, we need to learn how to bring in this Nigerian youth. The Nigerian youth that our politicians have been using to attack and to destroy the peace and unity of this country, the Nigerian youth who are focused, who knows right from wrong, need to calm down, come together, and ask themselves within their neighborhood. We know them. Let us see how we can bring them in so that they will join our cause for a better Nigeria. When these politicians find out that they can no longer use those touts have realized their pretensions and the potency to fight for the unity of this country, believe me, the system will change. I don't know how you feel, but most time I don't sleep. Not because my environment is not safe, but because I know that we have more than 200 million, more than 2 million Nigerians all scattered all over in different camps. Nigerians. So when those orphans, some of them, some have parents anyway, that we call Almajiri in the north. When I'm inside the house and all I can hear straight from the gate is a child looking forward to eat. Most time I can't sleep because my mind beats. I don't know how I can help. You know, I wish I have it more. I wish I can make some certain change. I wish I can do the right thing. So the issue is, do we really want a better Nigeria? What do we really want? Ask yourself, as a Nigerian, ask yourself, what do you really want? What kind of Nigeria you want to see? What kind of Nigeria you want to build? What kind of Nigeria you want to protect? What kind of Nigeria you want to advertise to the whole world? When you're done with these questions, answer them and be an example of it. We cannot change the system in this form. You know, a lot of people are shouting, oh, 2023 is coming, you know, we're going to shock them. We're going the other way around. Like this, when we are not organized. These guys have been playing this game. They have the resources. They have the resources. We don't have the resources, but we only have one thing. And you don't need to stress yourself too much. Let us unite. Unity. Unity. That is the strength. If we really want to make a change, unity. Unity. Boko Haram, bandits, and all that, you know, kidnapping and all that in the north. You know, I think for over 5 years that General Muhammad Buhari has been a general and at the same time the president of this country, a general who has fought war, you know, who understand the basic of war, who understand that even with your equipment, you need to have manpower, you know, more manpower. The more manpower you have in the battle, then more easier way for you to conquer the battle. You understand that? I believe you understood that very well. So I don't know what is going on. This is a time that we're supposed to have, you know, during your 5 years, we're supposed to have massive, excuse me, massive no, my chest. So this is the time I expect the president, the National House of Assembly, all the senators and all that, you know, to pass a resolution to declare state of emergency in insecurity in this country, you know, and let's see how we can handle that. First of all, the weapon, how do we balance that? The manpower, how do we balance that in all security force? So what that means is recruitment. What that means is that we're going to have massive recruitment within the short period of time. Because we need more intellectual, we need more men that has good intellectual capacity to provide solutions, you know, artificial intelligence, how to conquer these people, how to fight this war. So we cannot have a police force in Nigeria that is not even enough to police Lagos, and we believe that the country will be safe. No. In a system when even the police have 40%, if I'm not mistaken, 40 to 60% of these police are even protecting the VIPs. So you can imagine the situation we are facing. So that's the reason why you can see in Zafara, bandits can write an open letter or a straight message to a family telling them that they have to come and take permit before they do anything they want to do that has to do with ceremony, harvest, and all that. We've come to that situation in this country, and we need to be very careful where we are going to. Nigerian youth, last message before I go. I need to go now. The last message to my Nigerian youth, please and please, channel your energy, that energy that you guys are bringing out to the streets, to shout, to protest, to demand for your rights. Let us channel that energy, that same energy, to our local government, to our ward level, to our constituency. We have people who are representing us. Let us start asking the right questions. And let us understand the Constitution. Let us use the necessary channel to put things right. Remember, we cannot make a change with violence. God bless you and God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Now we don't hear from Prince. Let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own for there. And before you go, I beg, make you help us share this video to friends and family. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for day current with all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you, make you help us share this video. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.